Welcome to NFL Live, everybody. The 2025 NFL schedule is officially here. Look at that big release. I love it. The league wasted no time hitting us with some heavy-hitter matchups. The defending champs host the Cowboys. The Chiefs open in Brazil against the Chargers. And there's so much more. We're glad you're with us. We've got Mina Kimes, Ryan Clark, and Adam Schefter here to break it all down. Let's dive right in. What matchups are we most excited for? If you are excited about the NFL news coming up here, subscribe and share this video for me right now, Mina Kimes. I'll start with an easy one. Week 1, Ravens versus Bills. You've got the reigning MVP taking on the runner-up. You could call it a revenge game for Lamar Jackson, but the Bills are also looking for payback after the Ravens dominated them last time in Buffalo. It's a huge early season test between two of the AFC's best. Ryan Clark. I tried to pick about 6 other games, but apparently they were all already on the rundown. So, I'm fast-forwarding to Christmas. Commanders versus Cowboys. We all remember how Mina Kimes and her family lit it up on Netflix last Christmas. This time, Jaden Daniels is the present under the tree. The Cowboys will be deep in a brutal post-Week 11 gauntlet, and that game could be crucial. Adam Schefter. Let's go back in time. 1970 to be exact. That was the last time the Cowboys opened their season in Philadelphia. Now, 55 years later, they're back at it in Week 1 for the Thursday night kickoff. Cowboys at Eagles to start the season. What a way to launch the year. Laura Rutledge. I'm excited for Week 6. Bears versus Commanders on Monday Night Football. You've got Caleb Williams and Jaden Daniels, the top 2 picks from last year's draft, facing off. Last season's matchup came down to a wild Hail Mary that shifted both teams' fortunes. This one's going to be fun, and it's on ABC and ESPN. Now, speaking of Monday Night Football, let's take a look at the full slate. There are 23 games across our networks, ABC, ESPN, ESPN+, including multiple doubleheaders in Weeks 2, 4, 6, 7, and the season finale. Mina, what stands out to you? Mina Kimes. The Eagles traveling to Green Bay caught my eye. It's a rematch of the Week 1 Brazil game where Jordan Love got banged up. Both teams are playoff caliber, and for the Packers, it's a chance to prove they're ready to take that next step. Ryan Clark. It's always cool to see which teams earned those Monday night slots. Like the Panthers, we weren't sure Bryce Young would even keep his job early last season, but now they're facing the 49ers in prime time. Or the Chargers, who loaded up in the draft and now have Jim Harbaugh leading them. I'm watching that Chargers-Eagles game closely. And how about the Cowboys? They've got 3 Monday night games, including one right after their bye, and then 6 games in under a month. If they don't come out of that bye strong, things could get rough real quick. Adam Schefter. We're also seeing some teams in the spotlight that usually aren't. Jacksonville is on Monday Night Football, and the league clearly believes in the Falcons. 2 home Monday night games and 5 total primetime appearances. The Falcons liked Michael Penix at number 8, and so does the league, apparently. Laura Rutledge. Week 2 gives us a Super Bowl rematch, Eagles versus Chiefs. It's just the 3rd time in NFL history that the previous year's Super Bowl teams meet within the first 2 weeks of the season. It's Mahomes versus Hurts again, and there are a lot of new faces on both sides, especially on defense. Ryan Clark. Time for some predictions. Let's go game by game with the Eagles. Week 1, I'm giving Philly a win at home. Week 2 at Kansas City, L. Week 3 versus the Rams, win. Then wins against the Bucks, Broncos, and Giants. But they take a loss at the Vikings. J.J. McCarthy will be rolling by then. A bounce-back win over the Giants, then a tricky loss to the Packers on Monday night. Wins against the Lions, Cowboys, Bears, a loss to the Chargers on Monday night, a win over the Raiders, loss to the Commanders, loss to the Bills, but they close with a win over Washington. That's 11-6. Mina Kimes. I'm going to one-up Ryan and go 12-5. I think there are a few surprise losses early, especially with the new coordinators. But I like this team's ceiling. Adam Schefter. It's always easier to make these predictions in May. Injuries and in-season chaos change everything. But 11 or 12 wins feels about right for the defending champs. Interesting note, they don't play the Commanders until Week 16, then face them again in Week 18. That's a wild way to end the year. Laura Rutledge. Now let's shift to the defending AFC champs, the Chiefs. Ryan, you're up again. Ryan Clark. All right, Week 1, Chiefs beat the Chargers in Brazil, then they beat the Eagles, win over the Giants, a loss to the Ravens, a Monday night win over the Jaguars, beat the Lions on Sunday night, beat the Raiders, but a loss to the Commanders on Monday night.